So if you guys are unfamiliar, I have an AMA form. All right. What does this mean? This means is occasionally I will throw them into summon videos or just long form videos that requires some game footage or something along those lines, and I will answer questions. Typically, I get through a couple per video, but I got a lot more than I anticipated, and so we currently are sitting at 9:18 p.m. on December 31st, 2021. I still have 30 to go. Tomorrow is the next summon banner, therefore I won't be able to do them. So I wanted to kind of go through them all and just start off 2021 clean. You did a great pizza video once. If you could, would you do another cooking video that would make, or that you would make, and what is your favorite food to make? I did do a great pizza video once. Cassandra Morris never responded to my response to her, who asked me for the recipe. She's probably busy. It's fine. Anyway. Would I ever do? I have 3 cooking videos that are shelved at the moment. Because I just didn't have the production time to do them when I was doing daily uploads. And so I'm not really sure how that's gonna go. But I think once we get through dailies, which will come to an end probably like mid-January, I think, or I may just try and suffer out until we hit 100 days straight. That is also part of my thought process, because January and February are going to be kind of hectic anyway. And like legitimately, there's probably enough for me to just do reaction Andy content and still be able to do daily stuff without having to come up with a bunch of like pre-planned, pre-formed content, you know? So there's a possibility that I could just keep going for 100 days. Because we're like 20% away from making that already, basically. So it wouldn't really be that much more of a stretch. But we'll see. We'll see. But yes, I do have some. So here's a little insider information. We're going to create Meat Mountain from the Fey foods that you can do in Ether Resort. We're going to recreate the Leaf Burger from the Fey foods and Ether Resort. And there's a dish from Genshin Impact, which is notoriously known for like having unique dishes per character, and just cooking recipes to like eat and stuff, because you know, it's Breath of the Wild ripoff kind of process. That's also in the works, but I haven't finalized which one I want to look at yet. But yeah, those are the ones that currently got shelved. What would be the worst character to win Choose Your Legends? The worst character. Ooh. The worst character, probably... Gosh, I don't know. That's actually a much harder question. That's a much harder question when you flip it like that. I think... I don't want to be that guy, but I guess I'm gonna be. I think probably another NPC character. You know, I think probably that. Whether it's Abyss Keeper or whomever, Gatekeeper's long lost cousin from Arcadia, I don't know. Whoever it is, you know. I just think the player base doesn't really want that right now. There's a lot of rallying behind, I think, Crom, mostly. I don't know. If the community wasn't really, like, thirsting for one particular winner, and I think it's Crom right now, it would probably be fine. Like, if everybody wasn't trying to get somebody to the goal, it would probably be fine. But I think there's such a desire for characters like Crom to get it that I don't know. I just feel like it would be in bad taste. Have you ever summoned a unit that you did not want, either through free summon or pity, but ended up becoming a core unit, a unit that you use frequently? I originally never wanted OG Inez, but he ended up being my legendary hero. Wait, LHB Abyssal. Oh, legendary hero battle, yeah. So my brain could not compute what the B meant. Legendary hero battle Abyssal clear until they got power craft. Now they use it. Wow, that must have been a while ago, right? OG Inez? Dang. Alternatively, was there a unit you summoned for with the intent of using as a core but ended up never using them? Summoned Summer Freya, had a lot of plans for her, never found a place to use her. Thanks for great content. It's always a pleasure to see your videos on my feed. That was very nice. Dimitri, I think, is the easy answer there. Legendary Dimitri, I never wanted to summon. I had no use for him. I didn't care to have him. And here we are. With a +10, using him in water season. Or wet season. Hydro season. Whatever you want to call it. Raindrop symbol season. So probably Legendary Dimitri. Who did I summon with intent to use? Honestly, New Year Plumeria. I rarely ever use her, and I think it's just because I'm so jaded by that entire experience and that entire banner that it just kind of sullied the experience for me. Congrats on appearing and killing it on Who Wants to Be a Billionaire? Oh, that was me. That was me. That was me. I forgot that was me. Who'd have thought? How did you prepare for it? I didn't really. Did you make sure to study anything specifically? No. I don't know why that refreshed like that, but no, I did not. I didn't prepare for it. I mean, I watched some prior episodes, so like, I guess I had an idea of where the questions could go. I didn't study anything. I have lived in this game for like 5 years now, and so I just don't know. I just kind of trusted and got lucky on literally everything else. Like, when I was him-hawing between answers, I was literally getting lucky in that process. But now, I think I am the top bun of a Phoenix Master Speedy Hawk sandwich. So, that's a good place to be in, man. Soren, do you have any guilty pleasure anime video games? Do I have any guilty pleasure anime? What's guilty pleasure? Oh, okay, hold on. What about Fairy Tail? How do we feel about Fairy Tail? So a long time ago, in 2019, I went to a conference in Orlando, Florida. And I basically downloaded every episode from Funimation. And I watched the whole thing and I kind of liked it. Is that also guilty pleasure or nah? I love you, you're so cool. Thank you, Hataru, for A, making that a very easy question to respond to, and B, not making it a question at all. Poggers, do I have a favorite type of pastry or baked good? Pastry or baked good? I think a good donut can go miles. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten to a place where gluten-free donuts are good. When are we going? I don't even know who you are, Brian Dragon. So no. My answer. Concrete Stones. 2 for 1 special. Okay. Kind of cheating, but all right. Would you rather have a cat or a dog? Dog. Hard answer on dog. Not a cat guy. I know it's dangerous saying that on the internet. I'm not a cat guy. I'm genuinely not. What Fire Emblem character would you name would you give your cat dog if you chose one? Whatever Jenna would let me, honestly. You've mentioned how you've been to Katsucon before. Are there any other cons you plan on attending? That's a good question. So Katsucon and Otakon are obviously very close. I thought about going to New York Comic Con. Glad I didn't. TBH. I think there's a convention called Dragon Con in Atlanta that I have given some thought to before. But really there's not a lot on my list because of just safety thoughts, you know? I think I'm gonna wait for a pandemic virus to not be so like crazy spreadable, you know? It's concerning. It's concerning. And so it's I mean, I went out and bought, you know, $1,000 worth of recording equipment to be able to do stuff mobile, which I'll end up using for like cooking stuff, and maybe vlogs will come to members in 2022, just like a monthly vlog type of thing. Yeah, I don't see me going to anything in 2022, maybe 2023, but I think we collectively as a world need to get, you know, virus control a little better handled first. And I'm hoping that day does come, and it does come soon. Beniti! We know Beniti. What's my favorite blade except for Pyramithra from Numa? Got him. I know a lot of people like Cosmos, but I am a Telos fan. Do you think it's time for infantry effective weapons to return? Probably. Yeah, I think that's fair. But it's got to be limited. Do you like Soren? I do like Soren. Thank you for your question. What inspired you in playing Fire Emblem in general? So I may have told this before, but I started YouTube as a Pokemon content creator. Ooh, what does that mean? That means I shiny hunt and I upload daily battle spot videos. Ooh, riveting. I know, it's so exciting. And then most of my content started getting claimed because TPCI is not fun. Don't understand that people playing your game and advertising it is a good thing. So Fire Emblem was kind of my way away from that. And also I had the big influence from Smash Bros. Melee when that came out. And I've always liked SJRPGs anyway. Big Advance Wars fan. So it's always just kind of been up there, you know. And I love a juicy lore. Hypothetical. Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft developing a game together. Each company can bring 2 characters from any of their IPs. Which 2 characters do you bring to it? And what genre is the game? Isn't this just Smash Bros? This is straight up just Smash Bros. This is just a Smash Bros question. Because like Microsoft, obviously the picks would be something like Master Chief and Banjo-Kazooie. Even though it should, in my opinion, still be a Square property, but it's not. Sony, I feel like Sora Kingdom Hearts, anybody from the Resident Evil franchise, anybody from the Final Fantasy franchise, Crash, bro, there's so many iconic Sony reps. Like legit. Steven Banjo, true. I'm more, dude, look, I will simp for a Master Chief. That's just where I'm at. All right, that's where I'm at in my life. I'm not so much a Steve guy. I do like Minecraft. We'll do a Minecraft stream at some point in the future. But yeah, I don't know, Nintendo. Dude, I mean, Ike Fire Emblem, obviously. God, how do you not pick like Link? How do you not pick Link? I think the most realistic thing to do would be make like a racing game or a fighting game. I think that's the easiest way to bridge the gap of a bunch of different franchises. And they've done it before. So that would be my guess. I do not have the attention span to come up with a story and like how gameplay and stuff like that would be, but I appreciate that you asked that level of detail. If for some reason Nintendo decided to make a Fire Emblem anime, which continent or game would you like them to focus on? What? Tellius. Easily Tellius. There are so many plot lines you could just dive into with Tellius. And there's a bunch of unique kinds of like cast of characters. There's a bunch of different beast tribes that could all have their own beef outside of the Bjork. Like, bro, Tellius is where it's at. I'm telling you guys, Tellius is god tier. What kind of music do you like to listen to? Additionally, have you ever heard of Starset? No, I have not. I usually let Jenna choose the music. I was pushed to the brink of mental health as a high school student when I was in the music program at my high school, and so it's ruined music for me. I'll be blunt. I don't appreciate music the way I used to, specifically because I just got it was force fed to me by the end of it. But I do like Jenna, what do I like? Just asking Jenna now. I do like Maroon 5. Is that cringe? Is that a guilty? Is Maroon 5 a guilty pleasure? Yeah. Jenna's confirming that it is. I do like Walk the Moon. That guy didn't get canceled, did he? Or am I thinking of the Panic at the Disco guy? No. That's a bummer. I do like a Buble moment. He does bubbly commercials now, though. True. I do like John Mayer. However, I recognize that by admitting that, I am spitting in the face of Swifties, and I don't want to do that. I have never heard of Starset, but I will look it up. That's a promise. In fact, Jenna's probably Googling it right now. What are your best mistake summons? I'm not really sure the context of the question. However, if you made it to that live stream that one time, or saw the video where I admitted to making a huge mistake, basically clickbaiting, but not clickbaiting, at some point, I still do not know when, we summoned a duo Corrin on the free-to-play account. And so we went live one time, and I was like, you know, we should burn some orbs on the Ninja Banner because that's a good investment for the free-to-play account. And so I did. And like 40 orbs later, we got a Corrin, but she wasn't new. And I was like, what the heck? Turns out we already had one. So I would say that that's a very pro mistaken summon. Because I definitely wouldn't have tried to get her if I had known I already had her. Right? So I feel like that's a best mistake. That's how I would read that. Which character is overrated in your opinion? Ooh, overhated character. Can I say Fallen Edelgard? Like here's the thing that I learned from my time in competitive Pokemon. Like, you can hate Double Genie, but if you aren't prepared for Double Genie, you're a scrub. And so it's very easy, bring something with Ice Beam, for example, to handle Double Genie, right? It's similar to this. If you know, like if you hate Fallen Edelgard, and you know you're gonna see Fallen Edelgard, prepare for Fallen Edelgard. That's an easy accountable that you can think of already. Done. So when it comes to meta, I'm very counter meta. I don't play meta stuff. And that's part of why I felt really frustrated with competitive Pokemon for a long time, because I would come up with these teams that eventually became counter meta from other popular players, and I would never get credit for them. And I just wanted some kind of acknowledgement that I was doing well, but I never really got it. So. But it's fine. But no, I think having meta stuff is just an easier way to figure out what to bring to counter it. And so once you think of that, that's when you start having meta shift. If you take two meta teams against each other, that's when stuff gets stale. If you think of creative solutions, there you go. So like my answer to Double Genie Mega Kangaskhan was Mega Metagross, Hydreigon, Amoonguss. I'm gonna try not to say Among Us. Amoonguss, Arcanine, Milotic, and is that it? Did I name them all? Hydreigon, Metagross. Oh, Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr. That's what I want to say. And nobody used those Pokemon. You can do the same thing with Fire Emblem, especially with Summoner Duels. You gotta get a little creative. It's gonna be a process, but you can do it. Who is your favorite male and female character from each Fire Emblem game? Bro. Sheesh. Probably Ike and Rhea. Like, I've had a little bit. I would have to say Ike and Rhea. Ike is no question. The lady option, Cordelia's up there, Rhea's up there, Micaiah's up there, Anna's up there. Yeah. But that's tough, though. You know? That's a tough question. And I hate that type of question. But there you go. After several sips of bourbon, I will tell you that is my answer. Okay? You got a little propaganda down here. What is your favorite... what is your favorite thing about FE4, aka Genealogy Holy War? Or the things that make you love the game and its characters? His characters? Its characters, I'm assuming. I've never played. I literally have the Japanese cart sitting in my desk right now. It's literally right here. I said I would play it once we hit 10,000 subscribers, but nobody else wants it that badly. So it has sat there for over a year. I do appreciate that it introduced the offspring mechanic. That's a positive, right? Some people would disagree. That's probably a controversial opinion. But you know what? I'm a controversial guy. What duo harmonized units would you change, but you had to keep at least one of the characters? Winter Sonic being paired up with Micaiah instead of Altina, Summer Plumeria being paired up with another unit. Keep but change. Honestly, I would probably take... Winter Altina and pair her with Sephiroth. Or Leiron, I guess, technically. Yeah. Who is your favorite free OC? We could spark. OG Mira. Any Fey OC after her. Oh, I guess we couldn't spark air, could we? I guess we couldn't. Anybody we could spark? I'm still in the air about Ash. I'm still very hopeful for Letizia. I would see if... I guess probably one of the Jotun sisters, yeah? It would have to be. I guess it would have to be one of the Jotun sisters. I am a fan of Note, for what it's worth. I still think she's cool. Voiced by one of the best Ericas in the game. Probably that. Why do I like Micaiah? She has white hair. She is super powerful. She is PogChamp. When is the online store coming? Soon. I haven't heard anything about it in a long time. Soon. Fire Emblem Cypher. Soon. And possibly merch this year. I have been theory crafting a lot with merch. And I think there's something that I want to I think there's a line that I want to launch. But legitimately, like, I don't know that the support would be there for it. So I've been approaching it very slowly, hoping that the thing would, because at the end of the day, I just want to make something cool. Dream Kids Banner, just units, not class types, unless you want to add that. Is this a reference to the Chaos video where I slowly lost my mind every minute that went on? I think it is. Oh, that's funny. That's actually really funny. I don't really like the kids banner that much. Does that make me a bad person? I'm not really into the kids banner. I guess having like Titania, like Atelia's kids banner with Titania and Ike and Mist. A free Grail. Is that cheating? If we could have Dad Grail back, that would be poggers. Having Shinon show up as a kid would be kind of interesting. I feel like they're all different ages though. The Grail Mercs, I think they're all kind of like different ages. So I guess having the Dawn Brigade on Micaiah's end might be maybe more consistent, because I think they're all closer in age. Outside of maybe Nolan. I think Micaiah's a little bit older. But I don't know. Grail Mercs would be my answer. What kind of question? Are you Irish? If you're comfortable sharing, what ethnicities do you belong to? Why do I feel like I'm walking into a cancellation situation right here? I feel like this is a bad idea to answer this. I do have Irish. Yeah. You guys just want me to pull up my 20... You want me to pull up my 23andMe right now and just go through it for you? Jenna's like, please don't do this. 77%. So I'm mostly European. French, German, British, Irish, Spanish, Portuguese, broadly Northwestern European. I don't know how that is different from just being Northwestern European, but okay. And then Ashkenazi Jewish. Weird question, stale bread. All right, moving on.
What is your genetic makeup?
What are you made of? I want to decide if I like you or not. I feel like that's what that question was implying, and it felt a little uncomfortable. They did say, like, if you're comfortable sharing. I have nothing to hide.
Drinking. Was that wise?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't drank that much. I'm still very sober, by the way. You've mentioned that you play Fate Go. So as a fellow gacha... I'm not a gacha addict. Sometimes. I wanted to ask if you had ever considered doing Fate Go content. We were literally just talking about this today. No? Personally, I would watch it. Could be in stream form as well. Like Genshin streams. I hope you have a great day. Thank you. I hope you too do. That was yesterday. Like almost exactly a day ago. I thought about it. If you were at this live stream, then you probably heard about it. So, yeah. Who is your favorite subscriber? Why is it me? This is the most bold question I have ever received. And it came in 10 hours ago. That's actually Pog. That's funny. Alright, fair enough. I don't have favorite subscribers because that's hella parasocial. In your opinion, is it smarter to heavily invest in a carry and have good supports around it? Or have multiple good units but less solo carry potential supports? I'm not sure what game we're talking about, but I will assume it is either Fae or Genshin, I guess. This seems more like a Genshin question, because I never hear anybody use these terms for Fae. Maybe they do. But, like, you don't really need those in Fae. I'm gonna be honest. Like, you don't need a solo carry for Fae. And if you do and you're free to play, just use Yen Fae. That's the answer. I'm going to assume it's Genshin. Chat, do we think this is Genshin or Fae based? In terms of generalness, I would say it's good to have diversity. Oh, Red Shot's in chat. There you go. All right, we have confirmation. Red Shot is asking. For Fae, you want to have multiple answers. You definitely want multiple answers for stuff. A solo carry is not a good. Maybe a colorless beast unit, maybe. But outside that, I don't know that that's a good decision to make. Unless you just want to duo Ninja Lin everything and have 3 dancers. That's also an option. Will there ever be another TMS banner? Why? Why will there be a TMS banner? There's so much optimism in this question. I hope that there will be, because I really want Boozy, Manuela, and Maiko. That's my answer. French Hawk. Just want to say I really love your content. You brought me a smile on my face practically every day. Wow. They're going to be very sad when I end daily content. Sorry, French Hawk. Okay. Thank you. Those were kind words. You mentioned very often that you love to cook, and I presumably assume that you like to eat food as well. So, in this optic, I would like to invite you to go to Quebec sometime when you can, and if you would like, to try out our famous poutine. Wait, did homie just invite me to Quebec? Dude, why are Canadians so nice? Okay, Jenna's on board with poutine. Isn't poutine just french fries? It's a whole experience, really. It's french fries, and it's gravy, and it's cheese, and... You guys can't hear her, but Jenna is very exuberantly excited about the poutine. Okay. People from Quebec are nice. Are even nicer? French Hawk. Are you straight up telling me to go to Quebec? I mean, if I were ever going to do an international travel, it would be Canada. For sure. Canada, Japan, Italy, just to say that I did, probably. And Sweden. True. I could watch you eat food in Italy. I can just watch her. Just like, ooh, got some fettuccine there. I will consider it. Or we could just make poutine. How do we feel about that? Do we want a KCB Cooks Poutine edition? All right. I have successfully answered, pending, you know, the other one that was Choose Your Legends related. I have successfully answered all questions. You may congratulate me. We have done a banger of an AMA episode that lasted about an hour, which was double the anticipated time that I gave.